Kelsey! Is this a scam?
Well, let's take a look. AMD Ryzen 5 5600G, not a bad chip, and what looks like no GPU. Yeah. That would explain that price point. Yeah, it'll play games, but it's gonna be using dedicated graphics off that 5600G. You're not gonna have a great time with that. Marked down from $849. I'm not saying that a PC with no GPU in it is always like a bad buy. You could get something like this and buy your own GPU to put into it, but that 550 watt power supply is gonna limit you on that. Out of box, you're not gonna have a great time with gaming. Yike. Okay, actually, the most yike thing about it is the fact that I see no area for airflow. Where does the air come in? I mean, a 5600G is not the hottest chip out there, but it's gonna generate some heat, and you're still gonna want airflow. Marked down from $999.
What a steal.
Come on. Do not fall for this kind of stuff. That's bad. A $1,000 PC that has no GPU and a CPU from a couple years back, yeah. What a steal. And all that with no airflow, could you imagine? A Ryzen 7 5700X, 32 gigs of DDR4. Okay, again, DDR4 isn't completely irrelevant. I'm still rocking DDR4. RTX 4060 Ti, okay, yeah. $1,000. Even that I can kind of see. It's the markdown from $2,400. If you were ever selling this PC with these specs for $2,400, I don't know what to tell you other than no. On its own, I mean, you know, not that bad. I'd probably cross shop, see if I can find something better for that price, but the markdown is just, it just reeks of gaming PC, computer, desktop, RX 550. Here's my advice, don't ever get an RX 550. You might as well have integrated graphics at that point. Intel i7 Xeon. They don't tell you what the numbers after that are, you know, the thing that's significant to Xeons. First and foremost, you don't really want to go Xeons for a gaming PC at all. Unless you're using your workstation that you do a bunch of rendering on for a little gaming in the meantime, that's fine. But a Xeon is not going to be any faster than any of the retail chips in gaming applications. And this one is probably ancient. This is the kind of stuff I'm always telling you about, you know, like any listing that says like an i7 but doesn't tell you what the CPU is, always be wary of those sorts of things. If you cannot find easily on the listing what the processor is, that's a huge red flag for any PC that you're buying. But it comes with an RGB mouse pad, so there's that, I guess.
Wow.
Gamer at work, caution. I also love any case that has those like straps on it. The Helios has those, and every time I pick one of those up, I just want to start like swinging it like the Trudge Bowl in Matilda. Intel Core i5 9400F. I'm gonna give them like major props for putting that in there. That's an older CPU. Several years old, but not the oldest that we'll see in these listings, I'm sure.
Kelsey, I thought the AMD 9000s were new CPUs.
This is an Intel.
Oh, you know someone's gonna mistake that.
Yeah, for real. Okay, actually, out of all of the like lower grade PCs that we've looked at on here in this kind of price range, that's probably the best GPU we've seen compared to none GPU and RX 550. The RX 5600 XT is leagues ahead of that. But it is still an older card. It does have its limitations, but I'm a little surprised to see that. Definitely everything in here is fairly outdated, and that 8 gigabytes of DDR4, no bueno. You're mostly gonna want at least 16, so you probably have to get another 16 gig RAM kit to throw into there. Mesh looks pretty thick though. I don't know if you're gonna get a ton of airflow through that, but again, not the worst that we're seeing on the list here. Honestly, on the lower end, this is probably one of the least worst ones, but I still kind of wonder if at that price point, it's in any way competitive with like a console. Because usually at about the $500, $600 range, a console is gonna be your best bet when it comes to gaming, at least value for what you're buying. Not the worst, but not the best. I'm going to Sue Every. What is that name? It sounds like Sue Every, short for Sue Everyone. Ryzen 5 5600G. Okay, again, not a bad CPU, but it has onboard graphics, and because of that, they don't include a GPU. Again, not the end of the world if you wanted to put a GPU into this eventually, and at least they are using DDR4 RAM.
You can buy this PC without the GPU, and then the next Black Friday you can buy a GPU.
Not a bad idea, yeah. At this price point, you're gonna just wanna look at a console. Unless you really, really need to like use Excel or something, I don't know.
But I can own a PC from Sue Every.
If you really want like your brag-worthy Sue Every machine, I get it. Like, it's not the worst on the list, but I wouldn't recommend. What the hell is that name? Genuinely. Intel 12, i5, 12450H.
Is that a laptop?
That's a laptop chip. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad chip, but weird form factor to go with. 4060 Ti, nice. 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, not bad, not bad. It's the style. I feel like if you go for this, it's because you want basketball bros here. Yeah, motivate your drive. Ignite boundless inspiration. I do find it strange though how the artwork has just completely taken over any like front mesh or airflow. Like, I don't know where the air is coming from, but
Coming from his Air Jordans.
it's coming from his Air Jordans, yeah. A lot of exhaust and no intake. For the price, especially, would I? No.
I thought you liked basketball, Kelsey.
I do like basketball, but I like airflow more and also saving money. AI gaming PC. It has AI in the title, so you know it's for serious. 41% off, limited time offer, yo. So it's got a Ryzen 7 8700F. Okay, yeah, not bad, not bad. 32 gigs of DDR5. Okay, so we got DDR5 in here. A Radeon RX 6600. Very odd choice for the GPU. Not a bad GPU, but this is last generation Radeon and kind of bottom of the barrel there. Kind of seems like a strange choice to pair with the 8700F. Just in general seems way underpowered for the price it's asking for, especially considering that at one point it's claiming to have asked for $1,700 for this build. My guess is that they marked it way up so they could mark it down so that you got a good deal. Either that, or they just never wanted to sell this PC to begin with.
That sounds like a great idea. How come we don't do that?
Because we have ethics.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, because I would hit someone if that happened. I'd be like, no. Well, I don't want people to think I hit people.
What do you do?
With an Intel Core i7, and then it lists the clock speeds. Let's see if we can find out what that processor is. It's got an RX 580 in it. Nowhere near as bad as the 550. It does have some viability now, especially depending on where you are in the world. In some places it has a lot of viability. But it is outdated. I was using one 2.5 years ago before I upgraded, and like, yeah, I could do some stuff on it, don't get me wrong. Oh my gosh, it has DDR3. Get out. Oh my gosh, yeah, it just says 16 gigs of RAM. It doesn't say, oh my gosh, this is so scummy. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. These are the kinds of PCs that they put on like Amazon or places where people are just going to be searching for like gaming PC, and they're preying on people who do not understand computers to think, well, here's my budget, and this one says gaming PC. It looks like a gaming PC. It's promising all these things. This is an absolute scam. Will this PC work? Yes. Will it work well? No. Luckily, it's got a semi-decent GPU, but DDR3 RAM, and I'm guessing that means that this is an incredibly ancient i7 in it. If I can even find if they listed the processor anywhere on here. Intel quad-core i7 4770. I think that came out in 2013. Not saying that, like, you know, it won't still work and it'll get you through a fair amount of, especially older games, but this, you gotta understand, this is 4th generation Intel, and we're entering 15th generation. Just think about that gap in technology. Think about how much faster things have gotten. Think about how much more efficient they've gotten. In addition to being a quad core, not exactly a deal breaker these days, but for the most part, the like general rule of thumb is that you want 6 cores for gaming. But probably the most egregious thing on here is just this bit. This high performance gaming PC is capable of running a wide range of popular games, including Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, Escape from Tarkov, GTA 5, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Valorant, Apex Legends, Roblox, Overwatch, CSGO, Battlefield 5, Minecraft, Elden Ring, Rocket League, The Division 2, and Hogwarts Legacy with 60 plus FPS. If somebody accidentally ends up getting gifted this PC for Christmas, can you please download Escape to Tarkov on it and send me the video of the gameplay? I would love to see Escape from Tarkov being played on DDR3 RAM. This is why I'm so passionate about trying to get at least basic computer knowledge to the hands of the people who subscribe to us or catch our videos, it's because even just a little bit of knowledge of what even just to look out for, that can help you avoid buying PCs like this that are quite literally preying on the fact that you don't know much about PCs. Because yeah, I could see somebody being like, this is my budget and I got to get a Christmas present for, you know, my kiddo, and I think this is perfect. And I really love that sentiment. Oh my gosh, a black Phoebe. Hi. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, European starling. Dude, if there's a cedar waxwing around here, I'm like literally gonna piss myself. That would be like a lifer for me. I haven't seen one yet. The European starling is invasive. I'm telling you, bird watching, real life Pokemon. Well, that's enough internet for today. Just be mindful that when you're out there shopping for Christmas presents, and especially gaming PCs, that you do your due diligence. If you have any questions about what you should be buying or what this or that means on a PC, check out our other videos. If you're looking for not scammy Black Friday deals, head on over to skytechgaming.com. We've got all of our components and hardware listed there very transparently. And if you need any help deciding on what PC to get, check out some of our videos on here or ask our live chat. They're there to help you. Okay, bye.
Are you okay?
I'm a little dizzy now. I gotta find that cedar waxwing.